about to look a lot different in here.
Hey there, it's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania today, and today we'll be doing an install for our kitchen just down the street. Let's go take a look. Here you can see Trevor taking a stud finder, marking stud locations, and then coming back with a screw gun to make sure that he's actually hitting them with a drill bit.
What are you doing with your beams? You wrapping them with anything?
No, I guess I should have stained that before you. I'm going to stain them.
Okay.
To match this.
Okay. Well, we'll leave I'm going to put a scribe on the inside to cover that gap. So we'll leave the scribe off until you stain it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll tape it off there and then then stain it. Get it tucked in there as far as I can, and then you put that on there. That'd be great. And then you're putting molding on the top too, right?
Yeah, crown mold.
Yeah. So that I won't have to go back in.
Just a standard 2.5 stuff like that.
Yeah. Man. It's about to look a lot different in here. I moved the fridge out when I pushed it back in, kinked the supply line.
Ooh.
And so it was leaking all day. Not like spring, but enough to make a big puddle. And so that caused major problems.
That's a good thing to be aware of for us when we're installing. You always got to watch little stuff like that can happen.
Yeah.
I always freak out over the supply lines.
Yeah, then you walk, then you leave, and then you're like, okay, we're all good. And then the next day, it's like, my basement's flooded. Yeah. The guys came and brought that fridge. They hooked it up. They tied into the water line, and then they left. And then 4 or 5 hours later, we come back, and the basement, there's this water just like running down through the ceiling tile. There's a big puddle. And, well, they never tightened up that little clamp. They didn't tighten it up enough, so it was kind of running out. And it was a mess. That was they failed on that install.
All right, Trev, we better get this thing in. All right.
Here Trevor and Joe are adjusting doors, making sure everything's correct for fitment, and then also installing the crown molding. Hey there, we got a bright sunny day today, and we are just about to go in and take a look at our current job site and see where they're making out on the progress to get this job done. Let's go check it out. So here we are in the house where we've been renovating, doing the kitchen renovations here, and we're getting pretty close to having it done. We have a few finishing things to do, along with the counters, of course. They're going to be a few weeks yet. And guys are finishing up some trim, and then we'll be heading on out to lunch. The customer here removed this wall and added these beams for structural support, which opened up the dining room and the kitchen to make it one big room. And then we also added the dining room cabinets here, which are black, also get a matching quartz to the kitchen. And they're putting a rustic hardwood floor in, which is hickory. That's pretty much it. We will go through a little bit more in detail when we're done. The island here is a rustic Alder black glaze with a bisque single bowl farm sink. They've already have the dishwasher installed and hooked up and ready to go. And on the end here, we have a spice pull-out, which is an 8-inch wide with double side on top and full open on bottom. In these double utilities here, we have 10 adjustable rollouts. 5 on each side. They have the ability to go up and down with this track system and be versatile to be moved around, so that you can put pots and pans or lids or even cooking items or groceries. Here we have an upper and lower lazy Susan. The upper is, when they're higher than a 30-inch, we go with a 3 shelf. If they're lower than 30, we go with a 2 shelf. And the base cabinet, we always have a 2 shelf, 32-inch. Drop that in the comment below. Like and subscribe. Thanks. See you on the next one.